Welcome to another episode of American Dream TV Selling Lake Norman. I'm your host, Allison Burns, and today I'm going to let you in on one of Iredell County's best kept secrets. Its first and only winery, Daveste Vineyards. Nestled on 60 breathtaking acres in the charming town of Troutman, this award-winning winery is more than just a place to sip an exquisite glass of wine. It's a celebration of art, music, and community. Join me as I speak with the talented winemaker Meg Tipton. We'll also have the opportunity to speak with the owner's granddaughter, Jasmine DeFair. Together, we'll discover that Daveste Vineyards is a true hidden gem. So pour yourself a glass and get ready to explore the magic that lies beyond the vines. Jasmine and Meg, thank you so much for having me today. Jasmine, you have the longest connection here to the winery, so why don't you tell us a little bit about the history and how the winery came to be?
Yeah, so my grandparents and I are actually Canadian, so we used to live there, but my grandparents moved down here because they used to have a furniture business that sort of brought them to Hickory. And when that sort of ended, they realized they really liked the weather down here, so they wanted to stay. So they needed an excuse to stay in North Carolina. And my grandpa's grandpa used to grow ricottatelli, which is a type of grape, in southern Russia. And he really wanted to carry on that tradition of having the vineyard and winery. So they decided to establish Daveste in 2004. And I was actually born in 2002, so the other reason that my grandpa made a joke of at the Christmas party was they could tell since I was very young that I was gonna grow up to be a Spitfire and I was gonna need some wine. So they made the joke that they needed to establish this winery so that when I grew up I would have some wine.
And here we are today.
Yeah.
So Meg, tell us a little bit about your background and how you wound up here at the winery.
Yeah, so I like to say that winemaking is my second career, but my first love. In the first part of my career, I was in various marketing roles for major corporations. And the more I tasted wine, the more curious I got about how it was made. It was never enough for me to just taste it. I wanted to see what was behind the curtain and learn more about how it was made. So at a certain time of my career, I went back to school and I got a 2-year degree in enology and viticulture. And from there, I started to work in various roles in wineries, and that eventually led me here to Daveste as the head winemaker.
Fabulous. So what varietals are grown here and produced?
We grow 3 varietals here on the estate. The first one is one that Jasmine just mentioned called ricottatelli, which is a grape that is known to be the oldest grape to have ever made wine in history. It's one of the only farms on the East Coast to grow it, so we have something very unique to offer. The other 2 varietals are ones that perhaps people haven't tried before. One is called Traminette. Traminette is a white hybrid, and the other is called Chambourcin, and Chambourcin is a red hybrid. They both grow very nicely here.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about the winery that we haven't talked about?
Yes, when people come to Daveste, we want them to feel at home. We want them to feel like they're among friends. And Dave and Esther founded Daveste over 20 years with that goal in mind, that great wine should be approachable and shared with everyone. And so everything we do here is in pursuit of that goal. And we have wines that maybe people have never tried before, which is part of the fun in experiencing something new.
Jasmine, anything else that you want to add?
Yeah, another unique aspect of the Daveste experience is actually my grandma's contribution to it, which is the art on our labels. She has an art group, and together they create all of the art you see on our labels, and all the original artworks are hanging up in our tasting room. So in a way, we sort of have an art gallery in our tasting room showcasing all of my grandma's artwork as well as her art group that is also on each one of our labels.
That's lovely. Thank you for sharing that. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I enjoyed speaking with both of you today, and I wish you a lot of luck with the future.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. I hope that you've enjoyed our visit to the enchanting world of Daveste Vineyards. From its picturesque landscape to the passionate people behind it, we've seen that this winery is truly a labor of love. Whether you're a wine connoisseur or a curious newcomer, I invite you to experience all that Daveste has to offer for yourself. Until next time, I'm Allison Burns with American Dream TV Selling Like Norman. Cheers.